Cyrus Renault not dead? The ultimate revenge coming? The residents of Port Charles may think they have seen the last of Cyrus Renault, but what if they are dead wrong? The villainous crime lord has defied death before, and his supposed demise may just be another carefully orchestrated deception. If Cyrus is still alive, what could he be planning? And who in Port Charles will suffer the consequences of his ultimate revenge? The supposed death of Cyrus Renault. Cyrus Renault has been a thorn in Port Charles's side for years. From running the hospital with an iron fist to manipulating and terrorizing its residents, he has made his mark as one of the town's most dangerous criminals. His recent death may have brought temporary relief to those he tormented, but history has shown that men like Cyrus rarely stay dead for long. Reports of Cyrus' demise were convenient, perhaps a little too convenient. Given his connections in and outside of Pentonville, it's entirely possible that his death was staged. Could he have bribed a corrupt medical examiner? Or perhaps enlisted an ally within law enforcement to declare him deceased? Clues that Cyrus may still be alive. There are several reasons to suspect that Cyrus Renault is not as dead as people think. Lack of a proper body confirmation. We've seen supposed deaths before on General Hospital that turned out to be elaborate hoaxes. If Cyrus' body wasn't personally identified by someone trustworthy like Laura Collins or Jordan Ashford, can we really be sure? His unfinished business in Port Charles. Cyrus' vendetta against Laura Collins, Sonny Corinthos, and other key figures was never truly settled. If he were to return, it would not be without a master plan to take them down once and for all. The cryptic warning left behind. Before his supposed death, Cyrus hinted that true justice was coming for those who wronged him. Could this have been a warning about an impending return? A mysterious new player in town. Since Cyrus' death, a shadowy figure seems to be making quiet moves behind the scenes. New threats, unexplained attacks, and cryptic messages could point to someone orchestrating chaos from the shadows, someone with a deep understanding of Port Charles and its players. The ultimate revenge plot. If Cyrus Renault is indeed alive, what could he be planning? Here are a few terrifying possibilities. 1. A takeover from the shadows. Cyrus may return under a new identity, using intermediaries to enact his revenge. He could rebuild his criminal empire from the ground up, pulling strings from the shadows while his enemies remain oblivious to his return. 2. Targeting Laura Collins and her family. Cyrus has always had a twisted obsession with his half-sister, Laura. If he's back, he may set his sights on dismantling everything she holds dear, including her children and grandchildren. Could he manipulate Spencer Cassadine into a dangerous situation? Or frame her son, Nicholas, for a crime he didn't commit? 3. A new alliance with Sonny's enemies. Sonny Corinthos has plenty of rivals, but none as calculating as Cyrus. If he were to align himself with someone like Pikeman or even resurrect a long-lost enemy from Sonny's past, Port Charles could be in serious danger. 4. A grand prison break to unleash havoc. If Cyrus faked his death, he may not have been the only one to escape Pentonville's grasp. What if he orchestrated a mass prison break, unleashing a wave of criminals back into Port Charles? 5. Manipulating Sasha Gilmore again. Sasha has suffered enough at the hands of Cyrus, but he has never truly let go of his obsession with her. Could he return to manipulate her once more, using her vulnerabilities against her? Who will be the first to realize the truth? Not everyone may be convinced that Cyrus is gone. Characters like Jordan Ashford, Dante Falconeri, and even Martin Gray might sense that something isn't right. Will Laura be the first to put the pieces together? Or will Sonny's instincts alert him before it's too late? Final thoughts. The idea of Cyrus Renault being alive and plotting his ultimate revenge is a tantalizing prospect for General Hospital fans. With so many enemies and unfinished business, his return could shake Port Charles to its core. Whether he emerges from the shadows himself or manipulates events from afar, one thing is certain. If Cyrus Renault isn't dead, then no one in Port Charles is safe. Stay tuned, because in General Hospital, the dead don't always stay buried.